Hello and welcome back to the Pin Man. I'm Mike West, and today we're not going to be talking about a particular pin. Sorry. We're going to be talking about a functional item of some pins. And today we're going to be talking about this little guy, the Pilot Con-40. The Pilot Con-40 is the converter that fits all of Pilot's fountain pens. The Con-40 is just one converter in a family of proprietary converters offered by the Pilot Pen Company. First of all, you have the Pilot Con-B, and the Con-B is also known as a cleaning converter. It used to come with the Pilot Parallel. However, when I bought my Pilot Parallel, by that time they were just providing these little plastic squeeze, a little bubble basically, and you squeeze it to clean your converter. But now when I got my Pilot Metropolitan, it came with a Con-B. Now, I also bought recently a Pilot Explorer that also came with what is called the Con-B. So these, what used to be basically a cleaning converter, if you will, is now a standard type of inexpensive bladder. I think that may be what the B stands for in Con-B, the bladder type of converter. There was also the Con-20 that is no longer, you may be able to buy it, but Pilot's no longer producing those, or they've been discontinued, and so it was basically the same thing, aromatic type of bladder converter, but a little sturdier than the Con-B. But anyway, so the Con-20 has been discontinued. And then Pilot had the Con-50, which is now replaced by the Con-40. Pilot also has the Con-70, which has recently been updated. And so you'll want to check videos out regarding those updates. Basically the same thing, I guess. They make it a little easier. It's a push button, basically a vac filler, but a push button and filler to get the, like I said, it's basically a vac filler. So like on the A23, when you're pushing in the back of the finial, the end of the body finial to get your vacuum. Same thing with the little push button in the Con-70 converter. So the Con-70, now the Con-40, again, will fit all of Pilot's fountain pens as far as I've been able to find out. So anything from their Metro to their high-end Namiki type of pens, the Con-40 will fit. The Con-70, however, will only fit a limited amount of Pilot pens. They're larger pens, not necessarily their most expensive pens. Fit the Pilot Explorer and the Kakuno will take a Con-70 converter. But also, let's see, the Custom 74, the Justice 95, the Metal Falcon, and then in the Namiki line, the Chinken, the Nippon Art, and Yukari Royale will take the Con-70. So today we're going to take a look at the Con-40. Why are we going to take a look at it? Because we're used to filling our converters, and we know how to get that good fill. Sometimes you just squeeze it up and down. Well, that's not always the case with the Con-40. So we're going to take a look at how to get a good fill on that and just take a closer look at this converter. All right, So thanks for watching. Don't forget to, and we'll see you on the other side. Okay, so I have cleaned out my Pilot Vanishing Decimo. I had diamine denim in it before, but I cleaned that out. You can tell there's still a little bit of moisture in there. Thought I dried it out good enough. Anywho, so I am going to fill this converter up. Now, put that back in. Now on these you can see that there's just a little bit of window. And so when you first fill it from dry, like you get one new, you get this new, and it's going to not fill up quite far enough. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully I can zoom in here. There's your air hole, and so we need to submerge this past the air hole on our nib. I have the plunger all the way up. Have that down in there. I'm going to take this all the way down. And then I'm going to come up slowly, because we know that if you come up too fast, you're going to get a bunch of air bubbles. So I'm just going to move this up slowly. Maybe you guys can see that better. Okay, I don't see any ink in here at all. So I'm going to put it back down in here. You can see a little bit better. Roll back down and come back up. Let's try this again. Okay, I'm still not getting past the chrome section there, but we have our, and see, as you can see right there, there's just that little bit in there. Hold on, but the nib is primed. Okay, so I'm going to remove that. This is how much ink. This is how much ink is in this converter, and that's a shame. That is a shame. I mean, obviously this is going to go up into the feed a little bit, so you're going to have, it looks like it's not a very good fill, especially because all of this is empty, but that goes up into the feed, and so you don't want that, you know, the whole thing full up to there, because then when you go, once the feed is primed, you go to put this back in there, you're going to have a lot of leakage there. But look at all that air there. Okay, so what are you going to do? Well, I'm going to tip this up, tap that to get as much ink down as possible. So I'm going to take this all the way up as far as it'll go. I'm going to put it all the way back down in there. And bring it back. And now you have this nice fill on your pen. But again, we got all that up there, so I'm going to expel some air. As I'm pushing it up, some more air bubble comes up. And you got to do this slowly. And I think I pretty much got it all out. Okay, so you come back down, and that's what you want. You want a little bit there. So come up, be ready for a little bit of spill here. I'm just going to hold this over, and voila. And then you just do a little cleanup there. One of the things I like about that, when I was cleaning it out, what I like about the Con-40 is the fact that it's so easy to clean. You know, most of the international standard, they come to like a cone shape, I guess you will. It narrows where it fits into the feed, or the grip and feed. So, you know, it's harder, but you got to suck it in, suck water in, flush it out, suck it in, flush it out, and so forth. Whereas with these, the opening is so wide that all you got to do is just run water and it flushes right out. Okay, so that, my friends, is how you get a full fill on with your Con-40. All right. And when I learned how to do that, it made me happy because I don't want to run out of my ink. All right. Okay, there you have it, the Con-40 converter from Pilot Pen Company. I hope you found this video helpful in helping you to get a better fill on your Con-40 converter. Helps you to keep writing for longer and longer, or at least filling up fewer times, right? All right, so thanks for watching the Pen Man today. And don't forget to, if you haven't already, and to check out a couple of more of these other videos. All right, thanks a lot and have a great day.